What's going on, guys? We're back. I'm actually installing intake from Mishimoto. I've actually had this intake here now for a while. It's the race intake. Got it in the wrinkle red piping. I've had it since December, so I'm excited that I get to finally install it. My Cobb access port finally came in. I already had started taking it apart. Already got the top piece out. You can see the piping here. Just gotta unclip from there, and then take off the bottom piece, lift the car up and take that off. Got the car jacked up. Now I just got to take off the clips here, over here, this one back there, take off the 10mm there, these 10s here and all along here in order to access the piping. All right, guys, finally took out the undercover tray. Just want to make a note so you guys don't forget that there's a clip about right next to that one right there. This one, in order to fully take off, don't forget to take that one out. So come now, just take off the hose here. You want to know, see, I ended up getting the Boomba bypass valve. Looks great, but I did mess up. You see that spacing there, this gapping this hose is supposed to cover. When I had cut, ended up cutting too much, so you can see. So I'm gonna probably have to get a new hose for this turbo inlet here for the turbo, or see if I can find a new hose for that, which I don't think so. But I looked at the prices, is not bad. It might go aftermarket, but I gotta see the difference to hooking it up with what I have with the Mishimoto intake and this. So we'll check, but for now I'm just gonna take this off and then move that bolt there for the mounting and take off the rest of the intake. So I removed the nut here, which is a 10mm. Then this clamp is an 8mm. I had repositioned it. Usually it's like this. I had repositioned it a long time ago down to make it easier, like I did to take it out. Now I'm gonna take it out from the top side and just sneak it up and out. It's kind of hard with one hand here. So you know you gotta twist it sideways and then up and out. So literally it's like this. You gotta kind of wiggle it out, pull it this way. Can't pull straight up. Now that's out. Now let's install the piping. Okay, I just want to make a note. I put the extension for the mass airflow sensor already on first. Before I do anything, you want to get this on so then it's easier to plug in, because it's going to plug in like this on the backhand side. So you definitely want this at least on. Put it to the side for now. All right, now I'm going to put the coupling on this end of the tube and tie it up. Okay. So first you put on the cuff link, make sure it's all the way bottomed out here. And then I'm going to put the clamp and I'm going to face it at least a way that you can get to it again. So I'm probably going to place it about right there, make sure it goes on tight. And then you want to add the other ring as well. And then put the tube on afterwards. Just don't forget this. You want to make sure that, you know, this is very important. And how it sees, I'll probably ended up putting like this to make it easier. So you guys know that the clip here, this nut is about a 7mm. So if you're wondering the size, it's about a 7mm. It's not an 8. Okay, next, before we put on the wrinkle pipe, make sure to transfer over the mass airflow sensor. Take out those screws, place it in there first, get it on here, at least mounted before you want to mount it on, and then we'll mount it up and I'll show you how it looks once it's mounted. Okay, so I put everything, I assembled all this together. Kind of wanted to do it now to make it easier, so at least with the air filter and everything on, all I have to do is hook up the bottom piece and then put on the top. Okay, installed the clamp here, tighten the 10mm nut as it comes up. Now I'm just going to connect the mass airflow sensor. I'll probably do it from the top though. So come up, take a look. It looks good. I'm going to mount the box and see how it fits, because it's a little tight, so I probably have to readjust where it actually fully sits. Okay, so to make sure that the box actually fits in nicely, I did loosen up that 10mm bolt and the clamp that's down there right there, just to loosen up and make sure. Put the box in, made sure that it was good, tighten them back up both, connected the mass airflow sensor. Then I'll probably just try to zip tie it once I fully secure down the box up here, make sure the wire is not really touching anywhere. Now I'm going to tighten up the box. As I'm securing the box, I can see why most people probably put the air filter in you know, after they secure down the box, because to get down there is kind of tough. So here I'm using a trick. If you guys don't know, put a piece of paper in the bottom half, then put the bolt, you see, sticks on, and then you can go down and catch it. Just like that. Okay, got it tight. So I did end up needing to at least loosen it up again, move it out the way to fully tighten it down though. But got that tight. Now I'm gonna put the top on. Okay, got the top piece on. Don't forget to put the protector here, tightened it down. Probably eventually I will probably end up changing the top. Probably get a plexiglass so then you can see the filter. Now I'm just gonna put in the air duct and that's it. Okay, the box is on, air duct is on, car's on the ground. I'm gonna get ready to go in and tune it. It just finished saving the ECU data, now it's flashing here. All right, I guess it's the moment of truth. No engine lights, started up pretty smooth. Now next thing to do is to drive it for a little bit and see, make sure it runs smooth and look at the data. Okay, I got my data logging now, it's already updated. No lights. Sounds good. Now, for those of you who don't know, right now what I did was the Mishimoto intake, but they don't have anymore. I contacted Cobb for the access port. They don't have the tune anymore for Mishimoto. So I do need to go and get the vehicle pro tuned at a shop. But for right now, I did go with the Stage 1 Plus. I was talking it over with some friends and just going through the numbers and the size of the piping. I figured a Stage 1 Plus for the big AF, even though I don't have the Cobb, should hold. I'm going to make sure to watch for my air-fuel ratio, make sure it's about right for long. And then from there, I'll probably end up getting it pro tuned. So if you guys are thinking about putting the intake but don't know what tune to go, if you're going to use a Stage 1 Plus, even though you have a different intake, for right now I'm going Stage 1 Plus just to see, and then I'll get it pro tuned. I'm going to drive the car for a while and then I give an update. Oh, so we just came back from the drive. Coolant, PSIs look good. Air-fuel ratio is not bad. Baro, coolant temp, mass airflow sensor, everything seems to be running fine for right now. It's probably about 5 miles. So obviously I drive the car more, but it felt good. It's running great. And when you really get on it, you hear a nice little pop. All right, guys, that's it. It's done. If you guys like the video, please like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you for watching this video. It came out as a success. It sounds great, and I'll keep driving it and I'll let you guys know how that went since I performed it that way. And if anything else, I'll let you know.